Beautiful souls. I'm trying to get this right here. We have a little bit of a distraction, something that's going on. Okay, here we are. Welcome, beautiful souls. Happy Friday. Welcome back to your daily divine messages from Spirit. If you're new to my channel, my name is Princess Leah. I'm an intuitive artist and healer, channel from the highest frequencies from Spirit to heal the heart of the divine masculine and the sacred feminine through conscious love for the soul of mankind. You might be hearing a little bit of background noise because I too am a mother of a beloved son and a boy cat who is very fluffy, so we're constantly drying and washing. So this weekend, we're going to tap into the energy of what this weekend has in store for us. Let's see what Spirit has to say. What I will be doing is tuning into our heart chakra with the sound bowl, any downloads that might want to come through, along with any follow-up confirmation with the Beyond Lemuria oracles, the Four Agreements oracles, the Star Child Akashic Tarot, some positive affirmations, and some numerology for those who like to look at numbers if they speak to you in any way, shape, or form. So let's go ahead and get into it. Also, today is 1010. It is that 1010 portal, we like to call it here in the spiritual community. Tens are of completions. Tens are of endings of cycles, but also it reduces to one, which is the beginning of a new cycle. So we also just had that full moon in Aries this week, so this energy is still lingering of the full moon post shadows that are leading us into the 1010 portal. You might hear some background voices, which is the meditation I like to put on for Divine Light Alchemy about the 1010 portal. It has some beautiful subliminals of healing and light and tapping into our ancient Egyptian codes. So I appreciate it. I love to listen to it every morning. And so I'm going to allow it to support us during our time together. If you haven't already done so on your way in or out, be sure to hit that like button. And if you'd like to join my Vibe Tribe, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know whenever I do go live. So let's tap into our heart space. You can place your hand on your heart, close your eyes, and got a little cat here. Take a deep breath. Some ascension symptoms this week: extreme fatigue, congestion. You might feel like allergies. I'm not a doctor, so I don't recommend that you ignore any symptoms that you might feel need to be addressed. But if you don't feel the need to address them with a doctor, you just notice that you're having some weird symptoms like really, really tired, or maybe you're not hungry for meats or foods, you're just solid foods, you just are really wanting more liquid foods, soups, salads, fresh veggies and fruits, finding yourself just having the clear congestion coming out, your nose, your throat clearing. All of these can also be considered as ascension symptoms if it's ruled out by your doctor that it's not anything else. But what that means is that we are clearing out more densities out of our our human body so that we can make room for more light energy, so that we can make more room for the higher frequencies of conscious love in our human bodies. We are in the North Node of Pisces, South Node of Virgo, which means we are learning to balance our spiritual being with our human being, to balance spirituality with practicality, which is also a balance of the feminine and the masculine. We're learning how to merge those two within ourselves, within our collectives, within union of our counterparts. And that's going to cause us to have to release things that are not a part of that union and that are not a part of that frequency. And that is what is completing as we move into the new, as we move into the next, our next step. This card came out, this orange card came out as I was shuffling. I am beautiful inside and out. Take that with you this weekend as you are clearing, as you are connecting, as you are taking new steps and directions. Maybe you're doing something for the first time, or meeting people for the first time, or introducing people for the first time. Take your, if you're feeling a bit anxious about something that's new, just take your time to move and know that everything will be all right, that you are beautiful inside and out. You don't have anything to prove. You just gotta be you. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. I grabbed that bowl so firmly. Usually I tap it to feel the vibrations, and I grab that one so firmly. So maybe this weekend you'll be feeling, or today, or however the energy calls, you might be feeling a grip on something firmly. Or maybe you feel like something has a grip on you firmly, and that doesn't have to be anything bad. Maybe it's a grip like a being held by divine is what I'm hearing. Being held by a beloved is what I'm hearing. That firm grip of, I'm hearing someone, and also God, the gracious, omnipresent divine, saying, I got you. I got you. I'm not gonna let you go. I got you. I'm not gonna let you go. And so maybe there's something in that brings you a sense of security, that brings you a sense of, I'm hearing like unfamiliar protection that you can lean into, you can trust, and you don't have to be afraid. So let's see what Spirit says for this weekend. The King of Crystals coming out in reverse. You don't have to be afraid. That stable King of Crystals is mature, the most mature of them all. The King of Crystals is the last king of the tarot. And the Chariot, interesting, coming out in reverse while everything else is upright. So the fact that this one is the only one in reverse. And then the Eight of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. There's that Two of Cups again that's been wanting to come through. And I think I just saw this, that's the Star. Sorry, I'm just like, it's what kind of being told to look a little bit more. The Ten of Wands and the Star.
Reintegrate and stabilize your energy bodies and chakras.
So the Two of Cups has been peeking through for the last several weeks. The Chariot here in reverse. This weekend, you might be at a standstill is what I'm hearing. You may be feeling like you're ready to take action on something, but right now there's a pause. And this weekend, what you don't see with the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck is that that action will be put into place to take. But right now, there's a little bit of a hesitation, and that could be from you, not necessarily from source. It could be that you are feeling a little hesitant to take action and move in a direction of partnership in some way, however that may be. Perhaps that could be because of the burdens, the baggage that you've carried before. You see where she has kind of split her energy in all these different directions, given her energy to all these different directions, and there's now and that feeling of depletion is what I'm hearing with this Ten of Wands. She's now reflecting, mirroring. Maybe you and your partner are mirroring each other from where you are giving too much, where you have been depleted, where in the past you have been hurt in relationships that have caused you to feel a little bit uncertain about the movement of this relationship. This can be professional, platonic, romantic, but this is definitely something that you have been wishing for with the Star card and the Star seed right underneath that. Wow. So you are a Star seed. The Ace of Wands is under that. Divine is clearing your path. The energy of this 1010 portal is being cleared. Is being cleared with compassion. I'm trying not to go too far underneath this, but I appreciate the clarification, Spirit. There's a lot of energy that's being cleared this weekend from Divine to allow space for compassion. Space for compassion in where you have been in the past and how you can carry that into your connections now. Yeah. How you can move. So this, the way that the dryer is speaking in this message, because I do channel everything as a message when I'm in channel mode. And the Chariot in reverse with the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck and these 10 of Wands here underneath that Two of Cups. This is giving, and then the way that the dryer, you see how it stops and then goes, stops and then starts. This is like what I'm feeling with this Chariot, where you're like, I want to move. These two, I want to move, but I keep getting in my head, or I keep, hearing the gremlins of doubt and fear and sabotage, and I'm fearful that this connection is going to be and end up like the past. I'm fearful to move forward because what if it doesn't work out? All the what ifs, right? And I'm hearing also like being afraid to like even talk about something that you are so excited about because of that fear that it may not work out, and then you might be in that Ten of Wands energy again. And Spirit is saying it's okay to feel these emotions, especially when it's something that you're really, really invested in and passionate about and you care truly about. This is a star seed connection. You both are star seeds, unique. This connection, this relationship, this partnership, whatever, is something that you have been dreaming and wishing for, praying about, manifesting, attracting, and aligning with for years and years and years, for a very long time. And despite despite what has happened in the past, Spirit is clearing this out with compassion. It's clearing out the past energies so that you don't bring them into this new connection. That's what I'm hearing with the Ten of Wands and the Two of Cups. Don't bring the past energies into this new connection, because this connection is divine. This connection is something that, and again, this could be a connection or an opportunity, whatever is emotionally fulfilling for you, but it's some sort of partnership or friendship or something that's a soul bond, something that your soul agreed to on this human journey before you even entered this lifetime, something that you and your guides and source creator all we're writing up in the stars, writing this story in the stars. You are unique. This connection is unique. It may not look like anything else or anyone else's relationships or connections or business or partnership or friendship. It may not look traditional, conventional, and that's okay. You both may be dealing with things that are, you know, that can be rather scary, like trusting each other, trust issues, abandonment issues, or being hurt, once burned, twice shy. But just know how unique that this is. Know how unique this matter is, this connection is very divinely guided, and it's something that you have been calling in. It's your wish fulfillment. Don't be afraid to take action. Don't let yourself stop and start and hold back and, you know, move forward and then second guess. This is beautiful inside and out. You are beautiful inside and out. Trust your solar plexus. Trust that self-will, power, trust. Release any shame from the past. Release any shame from your mistakes. Release any shame. Because who you are becoming during this new portal is ready to start again. It's ready to start again. Trust. Trust your innocence. Beautiful. Trust the purity of this love. Trust the purity of your heart. Trust the purity of this dream. You might be seeing my legs crisscross applesauce on this yoga mat. Trust and nurture your earth. Nurture nature and healing underneath that. Fur and feathered friends I see peeking through. Nurture nature. Get outside. It's a beautiful fall day. Beautiful October Friday, 10/10. Get outside. Take care of the planet, the flowers, yourself. Tend to the garden within your soul. Trust the innocence of your heart, of your dreams. Aquarius energy, Sagittarius energy I get as well. Cancer energy. Listen to your, to pay attention to the animals, your pets. They might be trying to, help you with being a little bit more patient or compassionate or trusting. You see, during one of my devotional readings, it might have been yesterday, but I think it was about, just the concept of a deer versus a squirrel and how they get ready and prepare for winter, and how all animals are different, right? A deer versus a squirrel. Deer, squirrels are preparing well up to winter time. You see them going crazy, stashing their acorns and nuts and, making all sorts of different kinds of secret hideaways in different trees. so that they have enough, because they can't handle the cold of the winter. But a deer, they don't go and collect food to stash or store. They trust that in the midst of a wintry, a wintry season where everything is dead, they will find shrubs, they will find, they trust. They trust that innocence, that all will be provided. They would trust that earth will provide back for them the way that they also provide to earth. And I'm hearing that too, like the way that we give and plant seeds here and recognize that we're all a part of this collective cycle ecosystem. It's not just like humans and then everyone else and everything else. Humans are part of all. So I'm even hearing, do your part, recycle, reduce, reuse. I'm hearing, if you do what you can. Recycle your glass, recycle your trash. Try to be mindful of what you're putting in your body. Don't litter, throw away, because animals are also part of that collective ecosystem. That's why I saw that fur and feathered friends here. We're all doing our part. We're all connected and intertwined. Look at these. So we have these 4 agreements for our next steps. Replace fear with love. I love this one. It's probably one of my favorites of the deck. Replace fear with love. It is a constant reminder for me as well. And look at this. Refuse to eat emotional poison and say goodbye to sadness and drama. Be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personally and don't make assumptions. The first 3 of the 4 agreements. When we replace fear with love, that's what Spirit is saying. I have got you. I have already cleansed and cleared this path ahead. Just follow my wand. Don't worry about the past or, it's okay. And it's okay to stop and start and rest and rewind and reflect. But don't let yourself be stagnant. My cat hair. Cat mom life. Don't let yourself be so stagnant that you, like this dryer, stopping, starting, stopping, starting. But there's a method behind that madness with this dryer, right? It stops and then it starts up a little bit just to keep the wrinkles out. That's how you know it's at the end of its cycle. And we're at this 10-10 cycle. The number that came out for numerology is 13. Lucky number 13. It gets a bad rep. People think, especially around this time, Halloween season, spooky season they call it, that it's a bad omen. But 13 is actually a very, very connected number to feminine energy. They think the unseen means bad. They think the spiritual realm means, bad. Look, 3. So there's something about the number 3. And I'm seeing 313. So if you want to look up that angel number, 313, 313, you can see what that angel number means. I see it a lot. 3s are of Yumi and divinity, right? This is what I'm hearing with the 2 of Cups. In whatever's partnership that you are moving in and moving forward in, if you're feeling any kind of stagnation or reluctance or fear and moving forward of the unknown, trust that it's not just you 2. It's also divine, source, God, Jah, Allah, however you want to call it. That's the third spirit. That's the magic that is the key ingredient to alchemization. That is the magic that is held within you. That is what makes you in this such a divine, ordained, blessed connection. The spirit of Mama Gaia, the spirit of love. It's time to release that Ten of Wands. Say goodbye to the sadness of the past. Say goodbye to the drama of the past. Refuse to eat emotional poison from the past. Let it all go. Ten of Wands, let it all go. So that it can stop preventing you from really being able to move down this stream, move into this wish, tap into this starseed abundance, unique gifts that you have. All right. 54 might be a significant number. 14 might be a significant number, reducing to 9 and 5. See that as, that was my alarm. So I will see that as Spirit saying this message is complete. And if this message is resonating with you in any way, shape, or form, definitely give this video a thumbs up. If you would like to be a part of my Vibe Tribe, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can know whenever I do go live. Yes, all the things are turning on around me, which means it's time. It's time to take that action step. Everything is safe. It's safe to move forward is what I'm hearing Spirit say. So I hope you have a blessed and beautiful weekend. And I will see you on Monday, God willing. Until next time, peace and love. Namaste. Bye.